Okay, so I am here to talk about um, the new Pirate101 live stream and to bring my thoughts on it and my thoughts on how the story is going and everything that's going on. A bit of credits to the Atmoplex for just jotting down everything that was said. Okay, let's go from here. We all right. Okay, I do think the way that they come up with story ideas and characters is honestly really good. I do like this. This works. Honestly, this is mostly about Arc 1 to an extent, but okay, here we go. Okay. In the more recent era, I began with a skeleton of a story, a way to revise some of the ideas I'd originally had for the original Pirate Mega Arc, and finally get them into the light of day. I knew who the big bad was, and what you wanted in El Dorado. Now, here's a bit of a detour, but, I don't think Oksana should be the main antagonist. This is for multiple reasons. I can probably make a whole video about exactly why she doesn't work, but I feel like the basis of it is one, no personality whatsoever. I am sorry, she is incredibly boring. Two, she is an incredibly repetitive idea. We've already had two necromancers, and notably, the whole, being from Dragonspire and having lived through its destruction, Malistaire already did that, so, yeah. She's an incredibly repetitive character. And three, she completely undermines the Armada, who are objectively better characters. I'm just gonna compare her to, Rook, mainly in first introduction. Okay, so what do we learn about Oksana? She trauma dumps about her backstory, which notably, that is another thing. We know way too much about her for her to actually, work as a character. Sam, didn't you say that that would be telling? Wasn't that your whole saying? Well, this would be telling. By your own rules, this would be telling. And so, yeah, that's something. But with Rook, what we get is he considers Deacon his brother. He is pretty mad at you for doing that, so he is somewhat vengeful. But he's not gonna fight you yet because he wants to make sure that the fight will be an honorable and relatively equal duel. With Oksana, to an extent, the most personality she gets is something kind of similar, but it's more just does not care about any of this, just for the sake of not caring. That's it. It's really cardboard. I'm not gonna say much else about her, but yeah, Oksana, don't make her the main antagonist. Idea, El Dorado, the race for El Dorado, is international, canonically. Have us have to scramble with multiple groups for it. It will be far better. And, okay, that's one thing. But the other thing is the Skyway part. Now, I had to, re-record some of this because apparently the rant was too long, so I'll try and be shorter with this. You do have the resources to make a new Skyway. Get a Skyway, put it in Blender or whatever you're doing for that, and mold it into something new. Sure, it's going to be time-consuming, but it's not the easy way out, and also it is actually going to get progress done instead of waiting for an angel that will never arrive. And, yeah, and also something else from that old recording was basically me going on a rant on how Krakatopia should probably be revamped entirely, mainly because, well, revamped as in, like, retconned and rebuilt, because, like, I don't think anyone was satisfied with Zigazag. And I don't think many people actually care about Oksana, mainly because she legitimately just has nothing to her except things from other characters. Oh yeah, also the comparison between Oksana and the Mimic from FNAF, mainly because Queen keeps getting the Vanny treatment of originally being set up as something with, like, a lot of substance and, like, something pretty important, only to get completely undermined and shafted for something not as interesting. Except, honestly, I'm gonna say it right now, at least the Mimic from FNAF has potential. Oksana doesn't. Predictable, repetitive, boring. Not what you want your antagonist to be. That's the most I can say about those two parts. Other than that, I would also like to say I would help make this game for free. I know this game in and out. I've hyperfixated on it for years. It is my childhood. I do not wish to see it go so downhill. And I would like to be a part of reinvigorating this magnificent creature. But, you know, I can't do that because I don't have a job for it or such. I would like to. I'd do it for free. Like, seriously. Seriously, like, I am so sick of this game getting mistreated that just hand me the wheel. I'll do it. I can work with you guys. That's a guarantee. Things will be going a lot faster with me around. We'll be getting a lot more stuff done. But that's neither here or there right now, though I would like to be hired to help with pirate101's creation. Other than that, I have some ideas for how to buff companions, and they mostly tie back to the personality of said companion. Like, one that I made was, let me go get it. I'm probably not going to show much visuals because this is mostly just audio-based for what I'm saying, because you know, I just, Alright, let's get Jim Masterson. He's pretty infamous for being incredibly weak, so I decided to give him a buff as a sort of synergy companion with Bat Masterson. He gets Bleeding Strikes, Bloodsucker 1, Witch Hunter 1, and First Strike 1. His powers would be Vampiric Stare, Artillery, Purge Magic, and Dispel Magic. And his learnable talents are Vengeance Strike 3, Witch Hunter 3, First Strike 3, Retaliation 2. I feel like Retaliation needs like a little bit of a damage buff, considering otherwise it's kind of weak, to be honest. Hold the Line 3, and Blade Storm 2. Now, for another character, the Inoshishi Necromancer, I gave it a bit more of a selfish playstyle, as well as, like, it has a rework of Drain Magic, which I feel like would just apply to Drain Magic entirely. And this is, instead of, like, using the buffs and debuffs of adjacent opponents to, like, heal itself, it instead steals the positive and negative buffs of adjacent targets. Like, for, say, if something has a 25% accuracy boost, now the Necromancer has stolen that accuracy boost. Though, notably, one thing about those is that they last for 3 turns whenever stolen. Uh, Other than that, they have Doomspell 3 as a base because Doomspell is incredibly weak. I feel like if giving it 3 in Doomspell would actually give it something. Like something that's the only way to justify having it. Soul Harvest 2 and Mojo Echo 1. The learnable epic talents are Feeding Frenzy 2, Retribution 3, Jobu's Ruse 3, Mojo Rising 3, Intuition 3, and Mojo Echo 3. The powers are Soul Reaver and 2 Summon Skeletal Warriors. The Skeletal Warriors have 70% of the user's HP. Turn the Tide 2, First Strike 3, and Blade Storm 2. So that's the Necromancer, as said. A pretty selfish playstyle where it mostly focuses on itself. One that I know people are like very people like a lot is Shuriku Neko. I'll just say like I do have a promotion idea, but here's just the base one. Riposte 1, Sneaky 1, Elusive 1, Flanking 1. As the base talents, base powers, Assassin's Stride, Epic Strike, and Hurl Blades. Specifically, the one that is just like a wave attack instead of the other one that the cat ghost guy has. Learnable talents, Blade Storm 5, Riposte 4, Elusive 3, Relentless 3, Cheap Shot 4, Second Chance 4, as well as just the regular learnable talents of Precise 3 and Poisonous 2. Yeah, that's Shuriku Neko. Yeah, that's thing. So, yeah, hire me, kingsisle. I can probably get this stuff done very fast. But other than that, yeah, that's what I wanted to say about this. So, yeah. Oh, and make a talent that essentially like removes knockback and doesn't allow a companion to be knocked back. Yeah, so stuff like bombs, and this is mainly just because I want a counter to musketeers. Seriously, they need a counter. They are way too powerful right now. And if you want to put that on any character in specific for now, like Burgess Latro could be good. Also Argos. But yeah. Yeah. Walala.